Alright guys, we've got a Dana White's Contender Series 2021 alumni fighting on the prelims of UFC 272 coming up in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm very excited, man. We've got Ihor Potieria fighting against Negumereanu. And I'm just going to call him Nick from now on. And yeah, Ihor Potieria, he really impressed me on the Dana White's Contender Series. He beat Lukas Sadolski. I picked Lukas Sadolski to win that fight. And yeah, Ihor Potieria knocked him out in the first round. But there's one thing that both of these guys do have in common, and it is low-level competition. Even Nick hasn't really fought the highest level competition since he's been in the UFC. Coming to the UFC, 9-0, lost to Saparbek Safarov, who was 8-2 at the time. Won a split decision win over Alexa Kama, who was only 6-1. Beat EK Villanueva. I mean, who hasn't beaten EK Villanueva in the UFC at this point? So now he's fighting Ihor Potieria. And before that, man, on the regional scene, not really the highest level competition. Losing records: 2-15, 10-13, 7-5, 12-41, 3-2, 2-1. Not really that high level of competition, to be honest. But the same can be said about against Ihor, and that is why I picked against Ihor when he fought on Dana White's Contender Series. I was very concerned about the level of competition. He has got that 8-0 win on Dana White's Contender Series, which is a great look. 5-2, 11-5. Apart from that, a lot of debuting guys losing records: 0-2, 0-4, 0-2, 0-0. 17-18 split decision. Once again, losing records, man. You gotta really be concerned about the level of competition from both of these guys. But Ihor Potieria, in my opinion, is pretty legit. That win over Lukas Sadolski has completely changed my mind on him. He's got really good striking, and I think he's going to put it on Nick. I think if he's going to win the fight, he's just going to have to finish it early, finish it within the first 2 rounds. Nick, obviously, he's got experience in the UFC, but he hasn't got the experience against high-level competition. Neither does Ihor, to be honest. This is going to be a great test for both guys. 20-2 and 11-1 are some insanely respectful records. I think Ihor's going to win this one. He's only 25. He's got 22 fights underneath him already. Yeah, 20-2. I think if he wins this one, then they should just build him up against mid to low level competition in the UFC, to be honest. Just keep building up that record, building up to something insane like 25-2 before you start to test him. I've got Ihor Potieria. He really impressed me on Dana White's Contender Series. Completely changed my mind on him, to be honest. So I'm going to have to go with Potieria here. Nick hasn't really impressed me all that much in the UFC so far. I think Ihor's going to get the job done. I do think he's going to get the job done probably within the first 2 rounds, let's be honest. So I'm going to have to go with Ihor in this one.